Hello to my Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, let's get right into your reading. We're closing out this cycle. As you all are well aware, this cycle closes out on the 28th of January, and then we start a new cycle on the 29th. And on the 30th of January, Uranus goes station direct in Taurus. That's right. Think of 11th house. Go look it up. Let's get into it. Close out the cycle in love. You're closing out a cycle in love. That's right. That's the only way you should be closing it out anyway. But yeah, you're closing out a cycle in love. Closing it out. Agape. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's pull an angel number. Let's pull an angel number. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here in your cards. Talking to you wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart. Talking to you even if you're on the cusp of Scorpio. Check your houses. You have 12 of them in your birth chart. Check them. See where Scorpio, if Scorpio falls in your birth chart. So yeah, 955, romantic relationships. So reconfigure your loving connections. You are being asked to change up your way of doing things in romance. So whether you are single or in a relationship, your angels would like you to take today to reflect and reconfigure how you go about connecting with others. Give yourself a hug right now and feel the love that you have within abundantly flow throughout your body and soul. Right? So this is good. So close out the cycle in love, and then we talk about romantic relationships. But of course, it can, just a relationship with yourself, and even just platonic relationships with others. Close out cycles in love. All right, let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Let us see. Let us see. But yeah, somebody could have romance coming through, or if you're already in a relationship, you could be kind of sort of like renegotiating your love relationship with someone. You know how people, what is it called? Like renewing your vows or something. Like if you're married to somebody, you could be renewing your vows, or if you're just dating somebody for a long period of time, you all could be just kind of taking things to the next level. So you could be closing out one cycle, meaning like you could be going from like dating to being exclusive, with each other. So you could be closing out one cycle and then moving into like the next phase or something. So let's see. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see. Especially since that we had that full wolf moon and things are coming to light about yourself. Yeah, so here we have, somebody's soulmate. Yeah, so somebody could be taking something to the next level. Somebody could realize you are a soulmate with somebody. You could finally realize that there have been some people who have been telling some lies about you behind your back. Now, it could have started out with just like having one type of a conversation, but then soulmate is a kindred spirit, right? Because I always tell people soulmates don't necessarily start out as romantic. You could be friends with somebody. That's why I said y'all could start it out as one thing, like kindred spirits, like we have a lot in common. I kind of felt like what you was going through, whatever, and then it can end up romantic. So all right, so let's see what else we got. So yeah, both of y'all could be hermits. Hermits with a light turn on inside. So both of y'all could be hermits. You and somebody can be hermits, right? So romantic relationships, so reconfigure your loving connections. So let's see what else, right? Y'all could have marriage, and like y'all could be like the marrying type. Y'all could be like very nurturing and be the married type. Maybe y'all are motivated, y'all are like motivated to create in hermit mode. You know how like we had the full moon in Cancer. And again, I'm talking to you wherever Scorpio was in your birth chart, but you had the full moon in Cancer. If you're watching this on the 28th, on the 13th, and that gave everybody this extra creativity, right? So that's what you could have discovered about yourself, is like you know how to use your time wisely when you're in hermit mode. Some people can't sit in the house for 5 minutes, so that could have been something you discovered about yourself. All right, so yeah, You add more structure and authority when you're in hermit mode versus somebody who just always just got to be doing something. You know, it's their way or the highway. They can't sit, like I said, just busy. They just always got to be out the house. So you're learning how to close out cycles. Something has been fulfilled. You're learning how to close out cycles in love. Here it is, closing out cycles in love. You're like, I know it works for me. So people have different types of legacies. Yeah. Different type of legacy. So this is a legacy wealth. So you know what kind of legacy you want to build with someone. So you're starting a new one. So new legacy you're thinking about building now, because now you know for certain what type of energy you want to build legacy with, right? And you don't want to be restricted. And that's what you also may have in common too with somebody, that y'all may have talked about being restricted in, you know, you can't talk because people, you know, tell lies about people behind their back, just all kinds of stuff. So anyway, here's the Empress card. Yep, so the growth and prosperity, you may have felt like people were just like limiting your growth and your prosperity to staying connected to certain energies. So that could be another thing too, right? So something was definitely brought to the light. Something was definitely brought to the light. All right, so let's see what else we got. Yeah, so you and somebody definitely have something in common. Definitely have something in common. Y'all talking about what y'all have in common, or will be. Remember, time is relative. So you're closing out cycle in love. Yeah. See prayer and meditation. You're moving forward. This number 7, 7 of Wands here. Yeah. So somebody's inspired to meditate now more, a little bit more. And so you can get some rest. Definitely inspired to meditate more. And stay focused. Instead of thinking, you know, assuming people are running away from something. You're definitely, something about a motorcycle is significant to somebody, because this card keeps coming out. See this motorcycle right here? Like somebody who rode a motorcycle had just been telling you to stay focused the whole time. A loved one, someone who transitioned, somebody who was on a motorcycle kept telling you to stay focused the entire time, right? They kept telling somebody was lying behind your back. Somebody you were praying for, they kept lying behind your back. Like, I don't know who it was, but somebody kept telling lies about you behind your back. They had them squinty eyes. They were squinting their eyes up at you behind your back. You know how people like look at people like with resentment. They were squinting their eyes. Whoever had these squinty eyes. But anyway, doesn't matter. So here we have the 10 of Cups here. Yeah. So I definitely resented the fact that you are you are in tune, and I'm looking at this music note here. Like it's like you're in tune with yourself. Like somebody really resents the fact that you are not restricted. You don't feel restricted. It's like somebody was basically, it's their way or the highway, trying to restrict you. So you're definitely moving towards more peaceful and harmonious relationships, where your inner child feels safe. This is in your personal and your professional life, by the way. In your personal and your professional life, by the way. Yeah. And I'm saying financial independence. Okay, so we have to edit this. So anyway, so here we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm seeing you moving towards financial independence because that's one less thing you have to worry about. So you're definitely moving on from past disappointments. This is 8 and 3 is 11. You're getting off the fence of overthinking something about, financial independence because you're creating something new now. Creating something new. Definitely. You're no longer talking about like how people make their money behind closed doors. It's something you just have in common. It's like something you just now something is so crystal clear. I don't get like how many times I held this card up. It's like this card came out in a lot of people's reading. Like somebody kept telling people, like a lot of people must have people in their family that ride motorcycles, but this card kept coming out. Like somebody in somebody's family ride motorcycles, and they kept saying, "Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused." Stay focused. Like not somebody's running away from something. They kept telling you to stay focused. Like, sometimes it's hard to stay focused, but you're a water sign, so listen to your water sounds if you can. Yep, here's the Empress card. So you and somebody are Empress energy, meaning like y'all are very nurturing. I'm talking to men. Both men and women. So there's a lot of growth and opportunity there too, because both of you all are very nurturing spirits. People do feel safe around you and somebody. So yeah, so Source is saying take the blindfolds off. It feels like you and somebody have just been blind. Felt like y'all were blindsided by something. 4, 3, 5. Like somebody was being used as like somebody was being used as a pawn in a game or something. Yeah. So something, and it's like the emotions just run deep. Yeah, the emotions run deep. But anyway, something is closed out. Something is closed out. Something is definitely closed out. Yeah. Something is that you're going to get out of something what you put into it. That's what, where you don't feel like you're a charity in a relationship and somebody else doesn't feel like they're a charity in a relationship. That's what I feel like this is what this is. Take again only what resonates with you. Somebody does you have a soulmate where people may have lied behind your back and lied behind their back too. May have seen both of you all as competition. Both of you all may have felt blindsided by this energy and couldn't see it at first, something. Until money or something was involved. Because whoever they were aligning themselves with, basically it was like it was their way or the highway. So maybe somebody was being bullied to take money from you or something. Who knows? I mean, really just take what resonates with you. But somebody definitely resented resented you and somebody behind your back. This could be somebody that you work with too. Because I'm feeling like this is like for somebody, I don't know who this is for, but for somebody it is like somebody you babysat as a child. So I feel like for somebody, I feel like I'm talking to an older sibling who has younger siblings, and you babysat them. That's what I'm for somebody. Like somebody who's babysitting these little kids. Right, for somebody. Or they could be like younger family members or somebody felt safe around you or whatever. But anyway, that's the reading I have for you. That's the reading I have for you. And then for some of you, I feel like this could have been some people in your workplace too, that you thought that y'all were like, you know, had a lot in common, but they were lying about you behind your back. They secretly saw you as competition. That's where the squinty eyes comes in. They looking at you like, So what do you need to release? See all of this snow right here? It's like basically like this icy kind of something. Like being fixated on something. Like being fixated on whatever. And you all are a pretty intense zodiac sign. That's that kind of sort of like ride or die kind of sign. Pretty, you know, intense. And so Source is saying, something has to go. This is happening for me, not to me. All right. So yeah, you're closing out a cycle in love. And in the midst of something, somebody felt like they had a soulmate. But it was somebody who felt safe around you as a kid. And I feel like, you know, somebody that you love who transitioned, because we got ancestors around you that you couldn't see. They kept telling you to stay focused, but you had on blindfold. You had a lot of people in your ear and all this other stuff going on. Like somebody just kept saying, stay focused, stay focused. This energy right here keeps lying about you behind your back. And it's like you just like not something. So that could be somebody's friend that's lying about them behind their back at work. Somebody just either didn't want to believe it or just didn't want to see something. But they was getting money. They was doing the most. So I see chanting. Those two energies, see the number 8 right here? There's two energies. One of them succumbed to passive and powerless behavior. The other one was egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. That's why I said this in a previous reading. I was just like, somebody got some people that's the source is to the light side of 8. Something caused you to be, you know, focused now. Something caused you to be focused. Yeah, somebody was talking about your financial independence, or maybe they talking about like the life you created for yourself, and people were watching that. Both of these energies are they were like watchdogs watching every little, you know, watching everything. You know, watching your money. Yeah, that's what the reading I was saying. Like, you better be a better auditor of your own time/money, because these energies are watching everything. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I have for you. Hopefully, this is helpful. And so, like I said, somebody has that's your soulmate energy. Your soulmate. That's how somebody found their soulmate. Because you and somebody just could not see something. Like y'all were just, and somebody with a motorcycle kept saying, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Because somebody was using, like, trying to get you into an argument, trying to get you to argue with them, and you all couldn't see it. Like, trying to get you to argue with them about something. Trying to make it seem like you're hostile. And that's what you and somebody had in common. Like, people was like, basically, it's their way or the highway. Okay, we're going to bait them into an argument, get them arguing and stuff. They lying behind your back, telling everybody that you're the one that's hostile and all. Check out games. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you all in the next video, okay? Bye.